But yeah, man, streaming fun. Like I said, I'm doing it every day. Right now, I'm on day 80. So
and you doing 100 days, right?
I'm going more than 100 days, but like 100 days, that's kind of like what I'm aiming for. But if you want to be truly good, not good. If you want to be truly great at something, you got to do it every day.
Every day.
I was actually watching something last night when Gilbert Arenas, he was training his son, Elijah, and he was talking about how, like, if you want to be a pro, not just like an average player in the league, like you got to train every day.
Yeah.
There's no breaks. There's no days off. So I took that same mindset of when I was playing sports, specifically basketball. I was in the gym every day. It was, dang it, Deshaun.
Did you get any of that in the beginning? Okay.
Okay. Oh, you just letting us know. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I took that same mindset from when I was playing sports, basketball. I was in the gym every day. Like, when I tell you I was in the gym every day, not like at my house doing like home workouts. No, like I'm driving to the gym every single day. So if I could do that, I know like I can stream every day because my stream setup is a half a step away from my bed. Like I'm in my bed every day.
Come on, man.
So like, why can't I stream every day? So like eventually. And I'm posting, and I showed you, like after every stream, like I'm posting my stream summary, like day 1, day 2, and I'm on day 80 now.
Come on, man.
So like
that's
I'm getting
big.
Yeah, so I'm getting.
Shout out to you, man, because that's consistency, which a lot of people lack in this game called the internet, and then being able to keep track. Adding to the thread every day and letting people see, like, I got receipts. Like, this is day 80. You can keep going back, 79, 78, day number 1.
Absolutely.
But I came across this post, man, and I want to read it to you. It's and it hit my spirit, and I know it'll do the same for you. It said, you have to act like a creator every day.
Absolutely.
In everything you do, don't just read, write, don't just listen, speak, don't just take, give. The world is built around mindless, endless, self-consuming consumption. You must resist at all costs or your life will flash by in the shadow of who you could have been. Take inspiration, but through the lens of output. Once you make this shift, your life changes forever. You finally escape the sky-painted walls you've been trapped inside. Then you make things relentlessly, obsessively. And you wonder how you went so long without realizing that you always could.
Dang.
Come on, man. Goosebumps.
Hold on. Let me think about that for a minute.
Goosebumps, man. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send that to me. It's almost like see what's in the world, but like don't get caught up in it.
Yeah.
And also like see what other creators are doing around you. Don't get consumed in what they're doing, but like take like little things from what they're doing and add your own little twist.
Add your own flavor to it. You gotta, because it's cool to, because nothing new is under the sun.
Right.
Everything is kind of being recycled, but you, just like your fingerprint, nobody has your fingerprint.
Nobody.
So although you may be doing something similar, like we're all similar, we're human, we bleed red, all these things, but our fingerprint, nobody has our fingerprint. Nobody can put the tweak on it like you can for your own thing.
Right. And you saying that like we're all in a way, we're human and we're similar, bruh, like you probably been talking to somebody before and you told like a story and they was like, yo, that same thing happened to me. That's why I don't understand how, man, in this world, like we don't like each other, bruh. Like black, white, whatever, because we've all had some similar like experience. Like I love going on TikTok and seeing the man, we used to do this at grandmama's house, and people in the comments saying, yo, we used to do the same thing. It's like, bro, like we in a way
it resonates.
We all the same in a way. But no, I'm glad you're here though. But let's get into it, man. This is podcast name is called Lifeline. This is episode 1 called Shot Clock.
Yes.
And basically this is gonna just be me talking about how I was able to go from playing basketball every day, not just playing in my driveway, but an actual like dedicated college hooper to, who am I when that all stops? Like I literally dedicated my life to to basketball growing up from the time I was like 6 years old to 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
But like I called it Shot Clock, and I appreciate you for like helping me with the name. I called it Shot Clock because who are you when the time goes out?
Man.
And that's the problem with like most athletes collegiately, even younger and professionally. Like they don't know their identity once their sport is gone.
Correct.
Which is human nature, because when you're devoted to one thing for so long,
mm-hmm. It becomes you.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it can become unhealthy because you didn't give yourself enough time to like build skills and apart from that sport or apart from that thing that you've been participating in for so long.
Man.
And man, I just want to share like what I've gone through, like my little story. And you can add on as well. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm a streamer, man. I be streaming every day, but that's what I do. That's not who I am. I'm a streamer / YouTuber. Well, put everything in one bubble, a content creator.
Yeah, you're creative.
I'm creative.
So, like, if somebody was to ask you who is Devin Brown, what would you tell them?
I like that one. Who is Devin Brown? Somebody who not only wants the best for himself,
yeah,
but wants to make a lasting impact in the world, to have somebody else
mm-hmm.
basically take my process and use it for a blueprint for them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I read somewhere where it said the gift that God gave you is your talent and the skills and whatnot, but your gift back to him is what you do with it.
So you telling me that your gift can make room for you? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely. And I like how you said where, as a creator, like you're constantly creating, because
every day, bro. Even
though things are being recycled in the world, there's always room to like create something new.
Yeah.
And that's not just a content creator. That's a musician. That's a artist, a painter, whatever you may do, like create. And man, I watch podcasts a lot and I listen a lot. Like I'm basically a sponge when it comes to just trying to learn new stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he said creators will always have a way in this world, or I'm trying to think exactly what he said, but he was like, if you're a creator, you will always have a spot in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can create original content, like the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
But speaking of,
a hot commodity at that point.
Absolutely.
Folks will be seeking you out, like, because you bring, again, that unique fingerprint to the table. Like, you need this, call this person. This person is well versed, or whatever the case, in this.
Right. Man, and during like my time of streaming, so I started streaming last year, but consistently 80 days,
mm-hmm.
consistently. And my consistently is doing something every day. It's not every other day. Like,
mm-hmm.
And I think that word consistent is very cliche now, because people take it as you're doing something. You might do it 2-3 times a week. Yeah, I'm consistent. No, like you have to do it if you want to be truly good at it. If you want to be truly great at it,
facts.
You got to do it every day. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts.
No ifs, ands, or buts, man. I like that, man. I like because some people would definitely look at consistency as, at least doing it like once a month.
Right.
But then even when you bring up consistency in that matter, you're turning your consistency into a routine, a healthy routine.
Absolutely.
Or I would even say a practice. You know what I mean? So, like going back to the whole shot clock analogy, you know what I mean? You have developed this person through this habit.
Yeah.
You practiced for ball. Now you're practicing on becoming a better creator and creative.
Absolutely.
And your audience is building. People like to see stuff,
From
time and time again.
Absolutely.
You get new people more and more the more you do it.
Right.
And then when you fall off,
yeah,
you lose people.
Exactly.
And then it might be hard to gain them back.
Yeah. Because a lot of times, a lot of times people like they'll join my stream and they'll stay, of course, because I'm a funny guy, I'm entertaining, but because, well, two things. They want to see, can he keep going?
Yep.
And they might have taken a liking to me because I'm so consistent, because they might see I can do it. Now I'm basically empowering them to, yeah, you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, and me doing the day 1, the thread all the way to day 80, it wasn't just so yeah, I can show my progress or whatnot. It's so I can show like the next person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just stay consistent and just do it every day, don't look at it as, this is work, this is hard work. Because if you look at it like that, you don't truly enjoy it.
Facts.
That's with anything.
It's a chore at that point.
Exactly. That's a
You
job.
know?
That's with your job, whatever. If you look at it as work, you're not gonna last long.
So let's talk about that a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, because how we look at a thing is how we will see it, right?
Perception.
Let's
is
talk about
everything.
perception, perspective. You
Yeah.
know, what help to develop your perspective, like even on yourself. You know what I mean? Time going out, no longer an athlete, more so in the creative space. Like,
Yeah.
how hard was it for you to shift your perspective in that regard? Because from sports, you were able to say, hey, if I can go out here and practice for basketball,
Yeah.
I can definitely stream every day.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
How I took that same mindset, it was, I'm not gonna lie and say it was easy. It was difficult because, I mean, you gotta think, man, I sleep with a basketball.
Word.
So from doing something for so long when you're a kid up until, you know, your big age, I definitely it was a lot of self-reflecting. Man, and I really put my faith in the Lord, because it's been some nights where I sat on the edge of my bed and I'm like, man, Jesus help me. Because, I mean, it wasn't easy.
That's real.
Because, man, I put so much time in basketball, and for it to be going like that, okay, now it's like, all right, that's in the past. Even if it happened a month ago, that's in the past.
It's
now,
a memory, a story to tell.
Right. So now what can I do? And let's take it back a little bit. So when I was growing up, not only was I playing sports a lot, I was in content when I was younger, when I was like 13, 14. But I had stopped because, shout out to Mama Deuce, but she would only allow me to have my game system during the holiday and summer. So like during the school
Word.
year. Yeah, and that's not enough time for no content creator. You gotta do that. You gotta do that all around. But man, I just
showing
enjoy
you structure.
Exactly.
That's
But
love though.